once again.
Cue the funky music. What is up, guys? It is Mad Rage, and today I'm coming at you with a sort of a different sort of video. I don't think anyone I know has done this sort of style of video before, but this is a map the block by block build team have been working on, especially because I've been working extremely hard since I've built this terrain. It must at least be 500 by 500, or using voxel sniper. I was quite proud of it, since I managed to do this in 2 days, which, if you think about it, isn't really a very long time. But this probably took at least like 6-7 man hours, and I've been doing organics and stuff. Let me turn this music down. It's way too loud. Alright, so this is going to be like a showcase of things I've done on the hit server, and I might do a little update log that you guys can watch. Alright, so this is going to be a SG map of survival games, Hunger Games, Blitz survival games, whatever you want to call it. And that's chunks loading in, just a bit of lag. So if you've never played survival games before, it's basically this set area where you go fight each other to the death and get chests in houses and other places. But things that I want to show you that I've built is things that I've done with Vox Sniper, such as this statue here, and generally the whole terrain altogether. Alright, so this statue took me probably about an hour, a bit over an hour, because it was a fairly small organic. But I've never really done many human organics before, but this one turned out really good. I'm very proud of it. And also the idea with this is it's sort of like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but yeah, I try to make this like a little nifty feature where you could like go up the water, climb this body as like a shortcut instead of having to go all the way around there. I must say, if you are good at parkour, which I don't think I am at the moment because I've got shaders on and I'm recording, so I'm gonna get a pretty choppy FPS than normal. Since I use, I've got this other profile on Minecraft that I use to get FPS. Here is the, what do you call it? Don't Chew on Chewy, or Oliver Bowker's spin on my organic. You put a giant lovely penis here to add a bit of masculinity. It's got very nice structure and a lot of detail as well here when there is semen running down the river. Now, alright, I'm gonna ignore that. Definitely remove that later on, but thanks for that. Also, these are custom trees with boiled in it, and that's another tree that I haven't done quite yet. But yeah, I'm not sure, should I do a tree tutorial, how to do custom trees like this and that, or I'm generally not sure what tutorials to do on my channel, because like a house tutorial normally takes around half an hour to do, and it's really time consuming, and you might have to upload it on 2 parts. Even the houses I do, I don't really consider them the best anyway. But here's a organic that I'm working on at this very moment, as you might have seen from my hotbar, or hotkeys, the 1 to 9. This is Dragon I was working on yesterday, well, I started it yesterday, and I managed to get the main structure sorted yesterday, and now I'm going ahead and detailing it with this colour palette. The idea is going to be like an orcish sort of, what do you call it, like a, if you imagine like this dark emperor lord, he would have like his little, not servant, but like pet. I guess this would be like a evil man's pet. It was gonna be a dragon flying, but then I decided to do it on the ground. Maybe like make this spitting out fire, burning a few trees down. I think that would look pretty awesome. And you can tell it's like sort of orcish or evil because I chose a sort of colour palette that kind of mixes in with the rest, but doesn't stand out too much. Also, there's a nice quartz sort of spiked tail not sure whether to add wings on this or not, because if I add wings it's going to be a dragon, but just doesn't really look like a dragon, and I always suck at wings. Right, so I'm going to do slash speed 5 so we can... Actually that doesn't work anymore, I just realised. I've got this toggle key which makes you go faster in default flying. So the waterfall there would carry on, go through here. I think this was going to be blocked off for the survival games so people can't get out, but at 1.8 I think they're adding a barrier thingy to vanilla Minecraft. But here's also another plan for the city, which is a mining sort of district. Here's a very nice sort of, this almost looks oriental connecting bridge, even though this bit's a bit broken. It'd be quite fun to play survival games on here and maybe knock someone off and they'll hit the ground if they're unlucky and die. Alright, so I don't go too in depth into this mining camp, but I think it's going to be really good when it's done. And I think that sums up a bit. This is an unfinished tree. I wouldn't normally do trees like this. It looks way too bubbly. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not really what I normally do, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was sort of a, I guess I could call this sort of a, not a showcase, but like a update log of what I've been doing in my spare time. And yeah, I'm going to stand on this guy's face, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.